What is up, everybody? It is Wick here. We're about to go out thrifting, looking for some things we can flip online. First, I got this New Wave part. This amber dome I sold for $30 plus shipping for a total of $54.97. I've already sold another part of this, the part that heats up. I sold that for $40 plus shipping. Only paid $10 for it at a yard sale. Here is a great sale. I picked this up at a garage sale for only $2. It's a DC Heroes role-playing game from the 80s. I ended up selling this for $100 plus shipping for a total of $120.84. Picked this up the same day I picked up some D&D role-playing games as well. I've already sold that one, I think, for 80 bucks. I picked up these Doc Marten monk strap shoes at a yard sale. Sold them for $40 plus shipping for a total of $60.35. I would have priced these higher, but they had a little flaw right there on the toe. So you know what? I just priced them to sell and they sold. I was going to sell this Racco game on Amazon, but unfortunately they wouldn't let me price it what I wanted to price it. Sometimes Amazon has these weird high price rules set into place. It's very annoying. I've sold this before on Amazon for about $70. I ended up selling it on eBay for $45 plus shipping for a total of $62.61. It's a Racco game, sealed. I paid $2 for it at a Goodwill. Picked up this Pennzoil hat at a yard sale. I only paid $1 for it. I listed it yesterday. It's already sold. I sold it for $24 free shipping because these ship first class. I don't think I priced it too low because I just priced it in comparison with the other ones like this that have sold. So, you know, still going to be great profit either way. By the way, I always put my hats and clothing in a poly bag before I ship them. Postal Service has a good habit of leaving packages in the rain where they can get wet. You don't want your items like this getting wet. I sold two of these Kohler towel bars, 24-inch. Picked these up at a Lowe's. I paid around $5 a piece for them. Sold them for $40 plus shipping for a total of $57.89. First stop of the morning, a Goodwill, and we are in the toys looking for some items that we can flip. I start seeing some new items I don't see every morning. I come into this Goodwill every morning after I go to the post office, and you start seeing the same stuff every day. Here's a Yu-Gi-Oh binder, and I said to myself, well, I haven't seen this. No cards in it, unfortunately. It happens all the time. I find a binder like that, Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh. But the day before, there was a big U-Haul giving a bunch of donations. It looked like a family. It looked like they had some nice stuff coming in. And I said to myself, I think the next couple of days, Goodwill's going to be putting out some incredible items. And yeah, I think they did today. So that figure there, I think some Ninja Turtles. This one's from Power Rangers. So I ended up grabbing those. Of course, I didn't grab a cart this morning because, like I said, I come in here every morning. You don't see a lot of new stuff. So I usually can just hold it in my hands if I see something. So I had to go get a cart eventually. Here's a bag of toys. I'm still not sure what those were. They were very familiar to me. I tried using Google Lens through the bag and it just wouldn't work. So I just decided to pass on those. More Monsters Inc. stuff. A few bags of those I ended up grabbing. What else we got here? Here's another bag of Monsters Inc. This one was even better, the figures. This one was $2.99. The others were $4.99. So the better one was priced lower. Here's a Mega Man figure, which was really nice, 99 cents. I ended up finding another one. There's a Goku from Dragon Ball Z next to it. And it's just like, oh, I keep finding stuff. Why didn't I grab a cart? Luckily, there's no one in this Goodwill this morning. I don't know why. Here's a Lego set, and I was pretty excited about this. I'm like, oh, this is some vintage Lego, I believe. I was looking for the seal, and I do see that it has been open. That's a little disappointing, $10. But you know what? That set sells new for $375. So even used, even missing a few pieces, that's still great to pick up for $10. Start putting the stuff on the floor. Looking in more bags of toys. I'm not sure what those were. I think they were Looney Tunes or something. Figures. Some of the stuff came from Burger King and McDonald's. Some of it was great. So I'm really glad I took the time to look up this stuff. I spent a good amount of time in this Goodwill this morning. Here's some Dragon Ball Z figures, just $1.99. I don't really think about it too much. I just decided I'm going to grab these. Back here, what do we have? I'm not sure what that was. Yeah, unfortunately though, I told myself I was going to come back in later that day because I bet they would put more good stuff out. I didn't. Then the following morning, a lady had a cart full of vintage Pokemon plush, like filled to the top, all new with tags. So that was unfortunate. I did end up getting one Pokemon plush today, I think. Maybe that was another day. But there's some Looney Tunes, Burger King toys. I looked those up. Unfortunately, just not quite, selling that great. So ended up putting those back. But these SpongeBob toys actually come from Burger King, and they're kind of a bolo. Kind of like if you have the whole set still in the Burger King wrappers, it can go for about $100. It was looking like. So I did end up grabbing those pre-owned, $20, $30 like that. But look at this cart. I start filling it up with some amazing things. I keep digging. Of course, I'll go over all this at the end of the video, and I'll show you what I'm finding, what I did find, just some amazing stuff. And we're looking in the sporting good end cap, trying to find anything. But I take a glance back at the toys. I'm like, you know what? Is there more? Because I kept thinking I found it all, and then I would see something else. So I did spend some more time looking, but I think I plundered it pretty well. Probably hundreds, maybe up to $500 in that cart. So very nice finds. Over here, we're just taking a peek, trying to spot anything else. Here's a globe. Yeah, so unfortunately, I didn't really find anything. We go over to Salvation Army. And I notice in the case there is something pretty cool. Boxed original PlayStation. They went $29.99. I thought this was brand new at first. Then I saw that the seal was indeed open. However, I still bought it because, the box makes it pretty collectible. Surprisingly, it's selling pretty well. I started finding a few good items in the Salvation Army this morning. Here's one of them. It is this tracer projector. These things are pretty good to pick up. I've sold them before. You can make some money. It was half off as well, so it was only $3. And I ended up getting a shirt and a board game here as well. But yeah, the first two stops, very amazing. I decided was to keep going. Just go to the next Goodwill in the next city. See if we can keep adding to this haul. And I don't think I bought anything in this Goodwill, unfortunately. It started to die down at this Goodwill. Looking at the toys, hoping maybe, this family had a ton of stuff to donate. They took some of it to multiple Goodwills. Sometimes local Goodwills, they ship them to each other. If they get too much of one item because they, they don't want to flood up their shelves. They don't have room to put everything out. However, in the toys, we're not finding anything like we found at the last one. But that's okay. We're still looking. We're still grinding, trying to find anything to flip. There's a barn up there. I'm not sure if I noticed that. Some of those barns you got to watch out for. They can be Schleich or Breyer type stuff. It can be pretty good money. We got some media now I'm looking at. Some VHS, some DVDs, looking for games. Done a little bit of digging. Didn't find anything that I could really make any decent enough profit on. Nothing worth my time. Didn't see any good books. So we move on to the church-based thrift store, looking at the dollar shoes. I started noticing these like orthopedic type shoes, like the San Antonio Shoe Company shoes. I saw that they were Drews, and in my mind, I said to myself, "Oh, those come from Walmart." During the editing of this video, I said, "No, I don't think they are." So I did a quick eBay search, and some of them were selling pretty well. $20 to $40 for some of those Drew shoes like that, but some of those were beat up there at this thrift store, and I'm not disappointed that I didn't buy them. At $1 though, I probably would have. Even just selling them at $20 is some pretty good profit. At least the ones that weren't too beat up. Coming along, looking at the toys. Toys are priced well. Everything in this thrift store is usually priced amazing. I think the board games are 50 cents. Puzzles are a quarter. I ended up picking up a board game here. See if I see it here. I don't. Not sure where it is. Constitution board game. Maybe it's up here. I don't know. I don't see it, but I did pick it up eventually at some point because it's in the haul. So I don't know where it was. Here's some toys, Disney toys. I think they were like 50 cents. I don't know why I didn't buy those. Honestly, looking at them. Yeah, that's just weird. 50 cents. I should just threw them in the cart. I don't think they're worth a whole lot. If anything, a lot of that Disney stuff just not really desirable. However, it could have been At 50 cents, it's just something you kind of don't think about. You just throw it in the cart. But yeah, for the toys, I don't think I found anything else. Over here, we're looking at some of the appliances, and I noticed this crepes and things set, and I thought, hey, that could be worth some money. Actually not. Not really worth picking up. I'm not sure what it was priced at here. Got an ice cream maker up there. Too dirty and not in great shape. There's the lady. Every time I see her, her cart's filled. I don't think there's a day she doesn't come here and fill it up. There's some more small appliances. Nothing great. Keeping an eye out for espresso machines or Cocoa Motions. I bought what was it? I think it was a brand new Cocoa Motion here for $2 that I sold for $100. Or maybe it was a used one. I don't remember now. And I'm just trying to move a little bit slower. I know people tell me sometimes I move too quickly and they're not able to process everything. So yeah, I'm trying to be more mindful of that. But it actually helped out because down here I saw something I didn't notice. A new wave, brand new, open box, it says. $15. So you know what? I've sold them before like this. So $80, $90 is what I can get for it. Plus shipping. So yeah, I grabbed that for $15. They recently expanded this thrift store, made it larger. So I'm in the newer area. They got some Halloween stuff, and keep an eye out for those vintage Halloween items, vintage Halloween mask. Do well, especially if you was lucky enough to find like a Don Post mask or something like that. Fortunately, not finding anything like that. Actually, a lot of new looking Halloween stuff. Looks kind of like Goodwill there. This store should have all the vintage, amazing items, the hundreds of dollar, Halloween items from the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, even costumes, hats. I found some really amazing hats in the Halloween section at thrift stores, like Stetson hats and stuff like that. Definitely something to keep an eye out for. Halloween costumes, I never really sell them, but some of these are very high dollar. There's a Scooby one for $5, and you know what? I bet you could make some money on that. I'm not a big clothing seller, so I didn't really want to sell Halloween costumes. But if I found the right one, I would definitely buy it and sell it. And we're at another thrift store now, church-based, and there's a Little People Rhino. Been finding these a lot, however, they're always in bad condition. Paying $1 less, they're worth picking up. I think they sell for about $15 on their own. And they're good to put in Little People lots. Board games, looking about the same as last time I was here. This is a small store. They don't put out a lot of new items. And anything new that they do put out, it's not going to last very long. It's probably gone within an hour or two at most. What is his name? I can't even think now. I was going to say Darth Maul. Kylo Ren. That's what it is. Kylo Ren case. Nothing in there. There's a little, I guess that's a dog. The face looked like kind of like a plush. There's this plush that you can buy that comes from out of the 70s. It's worth a few $100s. Kind of has that face. I can't remember what they're even called. I just know what they look like. More plush. We got books. Maybe there's a Value Tale book in there worth some money, so you got to take a peek. Downstairs, looking on this shelf of, hard goods. It's about all they got. Apex DVD player, not worth picking up. And I got some basic headphones, not worth picking up. But I did find some stuff on another shelf by the media, and a couple items there, and actually 3 items. I found another one in a basket. So some awesome stuff. Of course, I'll show you in the haul. And you know what? Let's just get to the haul. Let me show you the awesome stuff I picked up. Here is the haul, and it's going to be a fun one. We got some awesome pickups today. Very exciting digging and finding all those toys. I know yesterday I saw a U-Haul unloading a bunch of stuff donation-wise at Goodwill, and I said to myself, the next couple days I think is going to be amazing. I have a feeling there's going to be so much more stuff coming out there at that Goodwill because of how much was donated from that U-Haul. Plus the lady told me that they donated a lot of nice stuff. Except they also told me they had a lot of 70s toys that they were shipping off to be sold online. So that's unfortunate. I told her that probably the stuff I got's better than the stuff that they're shipping to be sold online. And well, she agreed with me. But let me show you what I got today. Up here, One of the items I got for $1.99 is this new with tags Pokemon plush. Actually, it looks like it's worth about 15-20 bucks. I picked up a Pokemon tagged smaller plush the other day at that Goodwill. Possible I lot those two together when I sell them. Salvation Army, this was actually half off. So it was $1.50. It's a sealed Funglish game. I've sold this multiple times before new on Amazon. It seems like I find it a lot new. I should sell right around $40, especially with Christmas around the corner. Right below it there, I got this Tracer projector, which was half off as well. So it was $3 from Salvation Army. These things are, a smaller bolo. They do tend to sell. I don't know if they sell well on Amazon or not, but on eBay, 35, 40 bucks plus shipping. It's very clean. It's got the paperwork in there, so should be some easy profit. One of the thrift stores I stopped at, I got this eye clicker too for 50 cents, and I'll be able to sell that for about $20. It is opened, unfortunately, but it will sell. I got this remote for, I believe it's one of the Shark robotic vacuums, and it was 25 cents. And yeah, this will sell for $20 as well. And I got this brand new Wii rechargeable battery pack. It's funny because I just sold the Wii Fitboard version of this on Amazon. I think I sold it for $30. This one has no comps anywhere. So I think I'm probably going to price this $30 on eBay and hopefully get a sale. I mean, it's only $1. I'm definitely going to make money on it. Also at one of the thrift stores, I picked up these shoes. They are women's Red Wing shoes, and they're in very good condition. They're a little dirty. I'll wipe them down. But yeah, they were $1, and I couldn't find any comps on this exact style. You know what? For $1, I'll probably sell them for $20 plus shipping. They should move at some point. Red Wing is a great brand. And then at the thrift store, I picked up this New Wave never been used open box. I wish it still had the rest of the foam and stuff. It'd make it easy to ship. However, I sell these like this new and never used open box. I'm gonna be able to sell it for probably about $90 plus shipping. Worst case scenario with one of these, you can part it out and still make money. I paid $15 for it. But yeah, we're still going to make good profit on that. Over here, I picked up this Kobe CD player, brand new. This looks like it's selling on Amazon for about $40. When I first saw it, I thought it was a Sony. I was really excited because that would, probably be $200 plus. But a Kobe, I'll still take it, $40 on Amazon. This is really cool. I thought this was new at first. It looked like it from the glass case. A PlayStation original. It's got the box. It's complete in there. Actually, it's not complete. It's missing a controller. But I have controllers, so I'll go ahead and throw a controller in there, and then it will be complete. This is the original one, the one that I ended up buying, but what was it, back in '96 when it came out or whenever. A lot of good memories. I dumped a lot of money. I think they were like $300. And, when you're a teenager, that's kind of hard to accumulate $300. What's funny about that, I spent all the money on the PlayStation. I couldn't afford a game. So this comes with a demo disc. I remember playing that demo disc for like 2 months before I could actually buy a game. Then of course, I think it was that September or the following September, whenever Final Fantasy VII came out, I got that and, changed my life. I love that game so much. But anyway, these things, the original one in the box is what made me want to buy it. Just for a collector standpoint, to display it. However, it looks like they're selling for around $100 or more complete in box like this, so it's going to be a good pickup, even at $29.99. Okay, let's start talking about some of these toys. There's a lot of toys here. Some of the figures that are worth, maybe $8 or $10, but there's a lot of them in the $20, $25 range. Back here, you got some, I guess these come from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, one of the newer, Nickelodeon seasons. I looked up the one with the gun. It looked like I could sell it for about $20 plus shipping. There was another one there, so it's a little bit smaller, so I just went ahead and grabbed it. These were 99 cents a piece. You got Colossus there, a Marvel figure from the 90s. I just picked up another one of those Rescue Heroes, was $1. Got some Power Rangers figures. These SD Gundams, it's too bad they don't have like the shield and the sword and stuff. Some of these can sell for $40, $50 complete. Even in this condition with not having all the parts, I could probably get $15, $20 for that. That Wolverine looked like it was about $20. You got a Venom, I'm not sure, probably, $8 or $10, something like that. Got these Mega Man, I think NT figures. You can remove their arms to put different things in. You can see he only has one there. He's missing the other one. This one has a sword though. I know this pair sold for about $30, I think it was. Some of them loose and separate with both arms. I don't know, maybe $15, $20. Again, for $1, this stuff really adds up. Got the Dragon Ball Z stuff here. I didn't realize this was from Burger King. This one's $1.99. I guess because it was gold, Goodwill actually priced that one $1 more. Gohan here is also from Burger King. I'm not sure about these figures. They were just in a bag, I think for $1.99, so I grabbed them. I got the SpongeBob figures. Here's one of them out. They actually can't come from Burger King as well. And surprisingly, like if you have the full set still in the original bags, they can go for close to $100. I don't know, one of them might still be in the bag. There's some bags in there. Actually, I think they're just the paperwork. I think they're all removed from the bag, even loose. I don't know how many they're supposed to be. I might be able to get $30 or $40 for them loose like that. Kind of crazy. They were $2.99 for that bag. We got some Monsters Inc. stuff here, there, and there. This bag was $2.99 and that bag was $4.99. I'll probably just do a lot. In the end, I'm only gonna make about, $20, maybe $25 on that. Picked up this Cat in the Hat Burger King toy because loose, I saw some of them selling for, it seemed like 15 or 20 bucks. So I figure, why not just buy it for $1 with the new in the package? I should be able to at least sell it for $20. You got these, I think they're McDonald's Tarzan straws. These were actually selling for about $20 for all 3 of them. Now the Lego set here is an amazing Lego set. Unfortunately, it's been opened. If this had not been opened, it would be worth 375 bucks. I saw one sell for on eBay. Some of these complete and open are selling for around $150. Some of them incomplete, $50, $60. It just depends how many pieces are in there. For $10, I'm gonna buy it. It sounds like it's pretty good in there. So I know a lot of these toys almost certainly came from the same donator, and they got some quality stuff. It looks like they took care of their items. If it's complete, obviously we're gonna make more money, but you know what? I think I'm gonna make probably, I'd say at least $50 on that set, even parting it out. But over here is when we get into some really good stuff. Well, this is not great. It's worth about $15, $20. It's the Power Ranger figure, I think it is. But this Hot Wheel drone sweeper, this is a big bolo. This thing used like this will sell for $200. And if you look at the bottom, I only paid $3.99 for it. It's in very good condition. Even like the stickers and decals are still on there. It's got a layer of dust on it, but that's okay. It's going to be some good profit on that for sure. And I'm glad I kept digging because I found these scanners, and these things are actually pretty good sellers. I should be able to sell these between $40 and $50 a piece. What I even pay for them? $1.99 a piece, it looks like. This one actually is a Dragon Ball GT. And the only comps for these are from Hong Kong, and they're trying to sell them for $50 plus shipping, which is pretty high. Being a US seller, I'm going to mark this up. I'm probably going to try at least $100 to start, see if someone wants to buy it. If you're not familiar with these, they're, I think, from maybe early 2000s or late 90s. You go around, you just scan random UPCs with them, and it generates some sort of like monster or something. And I think you can battle with them, or you collect them like, digital pets or something. Kind of a cool idea, but I'm going to have some good profit in those for sure. But I think that covers all the toys I got. So I'll have to add this all up and do some figuring and throw it on the screen how much I expect to make in this toy pickup. So below all this stuff, you can see that Constitution Quest game. I picked that up at the thrift store for 50 cents. Actually sells very well on Amazon. I think I'll make about 20 bucks profit in the end on that. And then we got this shirt I picked up that was half off actually it wasn't half off. I paid $3 for it. Boston Celtics Nutmeg vintage shirt. This would be a really good one if it had like a player caricature on it. Some of the versions of the Nutmeg shirts, they have those, and they can run, 60, 75 bucks even. This is still a pretty decent shirt. It's in very good condition. I'm probably going to price it $30 plus shipping. Eventually it will sell. But there it is, everybody. That's the haul for today. A very exciting day. A lot of adrenaline finding, the PlayStation and all these toys. The Hot Wheels drone sweeper, the Lego set, all this stuff. I love finding items like this. That's what keeps thrifting and going to garage sales so exciting. But if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button on the way out. Make sure you're subscribed so you see them in your feed. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, flipping_junk. This has been Wick. Till next time.